We're living through some really interesting moments. And it worries me a little bit. I can't lie because when I ask some of my friends, when I ask some of the circle, when I'm back around my family and stuff, and I'm back around my neighborhood, I'm talking to friends from my old neighborhood, none of them seem to see anything wrong with continuing the path they were on. I was sitting around at Thanksgiving table when we was having a conversation. I was around some friends, and one of them said, get a good job with good benefits is bad advice. Like our parents really like bamboozled us, right? And I'm like, it's not that was bad advice. There was a time when your job had a pension. Some of y'all remember that? Maybe you heard your parents talking about a pension, like you'd work for 40 years and then they would take care of you for 40 years. You'd get a gold watch and then they would give you a salary that was equal to what you'd been making when you were there on the job. And they called that retirement. They called that a pension. But now you kind of only get the pension that you put in yourself. Like you have to contribute that money. And many times you end up having to live off less than you were making when you were working full time. But that's not the coldest part. The coldest part is that the price of everything keeps going up. So it's not that our parents were giving us bad advice. It's just that it was outdated advice. It's almost like if you tell your kids to always leave the house with a few quarters in their pocket so they can use a payphone at any time, just because that's what your parents told you. Your parents were telling you that because there were payphones everywhere. But when's the last time you saw a payphone? You get what I mean? It's outdated advice. And I don't think a lot of people see it as easy as they can with the payphones. They don't see that the advice that they are giving, or worse, the advice that they are following, is outdated. Listen to me, man. You have to start your own business. And, when you look at these statistics right here, what I want you to notice, right, is that a lot of these statistics are based around mismanagement. Like the opposite of wealth is not poverty. The opposite of wealth is mismanagement. I want you to share this with somebody who is following or maybe even giving bad advice. Here's my main problem with the school system. My main problem with the school system is that school is designed to develop our intellect when what we need is to develop our awareness, y'all. What we need is to develop our awareness. See, intellect is good because you can memorize facts, you can say them back and all of that, but it does you no good to get really, really good at something that can't get you rich. For you to put all your power into majoring in the minor. You got me? What we're saying is that when you join Novae, you're able to help us solve a major problem out here. I just want to present this. I want this to be a no-brainer for you by the time we get out of here. I want you to consider the idea of joining Novae. I want you to consider the idea of locking arms with a bunch of like-minded citizens who want to change the status quo, change what people are used to. See, we're normalizing poverty, y'all. 2.5 million people seeking debt counseling every year. In the richest country in the world, come on. 43 million people have a credit score in the 500s or lower, and 600 ain't that great. But this is the richest country in the world. We should be embarrassed. 25% of America, no savings. Half of America, no retirement. Share this with somebody who is aware that this is a problem, y'all. Share this with somebody who needs to know. I want you to tag somebody in the comments who needs to understand that there's a better way. See, when I tell you that the opposite of poverty, when I tell you that the opposite of wealth ain't poverty, that the opposite of wealth is mismanagement, it's because I want to grow your awareness. Check this out. I say this, and it blows people's minds, but I want you to do the math. Pull out your calculator, see if I'm lying. If you've been working 10 years and you don't have 10,000, you see how this says only 39% of Americans have the cash to pay for $1,000 emergency without having to borrow some money? Woo! Check this out. If you've been working 10 years and you don't have $10,000 put aside, do you know that means you haven't saved $20 a week? I want you to feel a way about that. Because right now we out here about to blow all this money on Christmas gifts. We about to put all this stuff on our credit cards and we don't pay ourselves. That's a mental sickness. You have to live in this body. You have to be in this family for the rest of your life. Why wouldn't you be putting away something for a rainy day? Why wouldn't you be paying yourself before you pay Mr. Walmart, before you pay Mr. Target, before you pay Mr. Saks Fifth Avenue, before you pay Mr. Mall, before you pay Mr. Car Insurance? Why wouldn't you pay yourself? That's got to be a mental sickness. But don't be too hard on yourself. That's called awareness. What I just did was grow your awareness. I want to make it so that it hurts you a little bit to spend every dime you get before you've paid yourself and put it somewhere where you'll never touch it. We got a solution for you. Novae is here because we inspire people to get more out of life. We educate them on how to go about it, and then we provide opportunities to make it happen. I'm not just coming to bring you a bunch of bad news. If you give me 15 minutes, I'm going to present some solutions that can change everything for you, change everything for your family. Now, here's what I want you to realize. Some of the solutions that I'm giving you may not be for you. You may be A-okay. You may be holding it down, like you may be in a great financial position, okay? But what I want you to do is realize that if any of us are suffering, all of us are suffering. Can I get a witness? You know, I tell this joke sometimes. I'm like, we got to stop speaking so much Spanish where it's I, and start speaking more French where it's we. You may not need all these solutions, right? Personal credit, business credit and funding, real estate investing, consumer financing. You may not even need an income opportunity, but I guarantee you that somebody around you does. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start off kind of telling you about our leadership, telling you how we got into this position, because I, just like thousands of the affiliates that are by my side, man, we are so grateful for this man right here. His name is Rico McDaniel McCambry. He's an MBA, but what's wild is he got his MBA after he got rich. He was a millionaire by his mid-20s, okay? And just a man of the highest integrity. I really have a lot of love for this dude. But out of all of these statistics right here, what I'm most proud of is that we've already helped over 70,000 clients get ownership ready. Over 70,000. I want you to think about that. We've already helped. See, because our stated purpose is closing the wealth gap by closing the ownership gap. We have a plan. As a matter of fact, that's his latest book. It's called The Plan After Police Reform. Man, an amazing exploration of how we can shift from being so emotional to getting focused on our economics. You know, I'm gonna break it down for you in a minute, but economics is the key, y'all. It all starts with community, and it all starts with personal economy and community economy. That's the way we're going to change things in this country. So if y'all are ready, we're going to get this thing started. But first, let me let you know, we just now made the Inc. 5000 list of fastest growing companies in America. So as I start to run this down for you, and you're like, man, this is a no-brainer. I just kind of want you to be aware that you ain't crazy when you start thinking that. As a matter of fact, you're getting in on the ground floor of what's going to be $1 billion company. And if you know anything about how this works, just the fact that you're getting in early is going to kind of make it inevitable that you're financially free. Because the way these things work is positioning is power. Positioning is power. Can somebody give me that in the comments? Positioning is power. Just you getting in and getting a position early on kind of guarantees your success. Isn't that amazing? We were congratulated by people all over the country. This was one of my favorites.
What's up? It's the Shark here, Damon John, and I want to congratulate my fellow Sharks, Rico, Hazik, Shanae, and all the affiliates nationwide. And I want to tell you congratulations for Novae and for making the Inc. 5000 as one of the fastest growing companies in America out of more than 7 million. In fact, number 2,037.
Yeah.
Now that is a hard number to beat. Trust me, you are just getting started. So I want to make sure that I congratulate you, because that's what I call display of power.
You gotta love it. That's one of my favorite books from him, Display of Power. So now I'm going to show you how we do this. You know, if you guys give me about 10 more minutes, I'm going to break it down for you. This is our millionaire success ladder. In a nutshell, this is the evolution of a millionaire. You know, I have no college degree. I have no discernible skills to speak of. Like, you ask some of my family members, I ain't even all that smart. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you what I can see. I can see an opportunity, you know? And for me to go from homeless about 9 years ago, for me to go from homeless to a multimillionaire when I don't even have a college degree, man, that tells you everything you need to know about how easy this is. This is an extremely simple thing for you to do. You're just going to refer people over to Novae, and then Novae is going to change their life in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So the bottom rung is that we help the community get bank accounts. The bottom two is that we help them to build personal credit. Step number 3 is that we help them build business credit. You know, because with personal credit, the more you use, the lower your score goes. But with business credit, the more you use, the more they give you, right? Number 4, we help them start getting funding and lending. You get paid when they apply. You get paid when they get funded. It's amazing. Number 5, we help them begin to scale with something we call consumer financing. So all their high ticket items, they can start offering no money down and still get all their money in 48 hours. Now, I know that sounds like a magic trick, but nah, it's possible. We've got tools and resources for you, baby. Number 6, invest in real estate. Now, you know you always wanted to know how to do that. Isn't it cool to get in a little social club where they're teaching you all of this and it's just like normalized? Like, it's nothing. You're gonna learn because you're rocking with Novae. And then number 7, we're gonna show you how to protect your legacy. So if y'all are ready, let's get into it. All right, here's the first one. Help your community get bank accounts. Do you know over 7 million people in America don't have a checking account? 1 in 20 Americans. And this makes it really hard to close the wealth gap in their family because they don't have access to banks. They don't have access to the tools and the resources right here in the land of opportunity. So I want to introduce Novae's online banking. $0 setup fee, $0 monthly fee, 0 ATM fee, 0 minimum deposit, 0 inactivity fee. I could go on and on and on. You know, these banks charge buku dollars for all the above, but not with Novae's online banking. If you want to get involved with the movement, the first thing you do is go to who set you up on this presentation, whoever pulled you here, go to their website, click on online banking, and get your free online account. It's absolutely free. Then you can load it up on your Apple Pay, or you can load it up at the ATM, load it up with PayPal. It is free online banking. That's just the first step. The second step is we're going to build personal credit. You're either going to build your own or you're going to help somebody in the community build theirs. And listen to me, it's all using financial technology. Everything we do is super quick because it's super digital. Like in this example, somebody may come in with a 639. We can already predict with the artificial intelligence that this person is going to get another 90 from the builder, another 78 from the score master. Boom, that's 807. Check it out. This is free with your membership. This is free. They're mailing the letters for you. You don't have to buy envelopes. You don't have to buy stamps. You hear me? You're in effect getting paid to watch your own credit score go up. I mean, it's amazing. There's never been anything like Novae, and I'm so proud to be a part of this company. And a lot of these companies take so long to help you improve your credit. But with us, we do it much quicker because we got places to go, baby. A lot of them, they take forever because they have nowhere else to take you. So the quicker they get your score up, the quicker they lose you as a client. Not with Novae. You got me? Somebody give me Novae is a no-brainer if you believe that. It's absolutely phenomenal. See, next we take you to building business credit. Now, I said this in the beginning. Some of you missed it. Some of you caught it. But with personal credit, the more you use, the lower your score goes. With business credit, the more you use, the more they give you. Ah, it's phenomenal. So with our business credit and finance suite, we're going to help them restore their personal credit. Then after that, we're going to build the business credit. Then after that, We're going to guarantee them $50,000 in funding. Now, what do we mean? We mean we're taking them through EIN number, Dun and Bradstreet number. Listen, you say you have a business, but you have a 411 directory listing. All this stuff counts to getting you fundable. Then we take you up the 4 tiers, from vendor credit to store credit to fleet credit, all the way up to cash credit. This is a platinum business credit card. This isn't the one that you pay an extra $500 for, and now you got a platinum card. That's a marketing ploy. I started to say scam, but I ain't gonna say scam. This is the business credit platinum. You can buy a house with this. You can buy a personal jet with your card. And if you can hear my voice, I want you to have one. It's possible for you to have one. And listen, it's going to take some time, but the good news is you can start whenever you want. Our program's only $24.95, and you're going to get $11,000 in value. You hear me? And if you don't have the $24.95, you can get started no money down. Somebody say Novae is a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer, literally. If you're wondering how we became one of the fastest growing companies in America in the middle of a pandemic, I hope you're starting to get a clue. Here's number 4. We help you to secure funding, or we help you help your community to secure funding. Help the entrepreneurs you know. Help the citizenry you know. They all need loans. They all need funding. Check it out. We give instant decisions on personal loans. We give it so that you're able to get a decision in 1 to 3 days on a business loan application, and you get paid either way. You hear me? Approving credit scores as low as 550, but 0% interest when they have great credit. It's literally a no-brainer. Do you know how many businesses need help with funding right now? I have a friend who works for Mobile, Alabama's Chamber of Commerce, and she was talking about how they're a 5-star Chamber of Commerce. For those that don't know, the Chamber of Commerce is the organization of all the businesses in your city. As a matter of fact, if you don't know where your Chamber of Commerce is, you should look it up, because that's an important connection after you become involved with Novae. So her job was to call the different businesses in her chamber and just check on them. So like 283 businesses. Do you know 65 of them had gone out of business since the pandemic? And every single time she was like, oh, I ran out of money. Oh, I ran out my credit cards, my personal credit cards, right? Because they didn't have business credit. You see what I mean? Oh, I put out a second mortgage on my home, and now that money is gone. These were profitable businesses, and now they're gone. They're gone forever because nobody could help them secure funding. That's why Novae exists, y'all. We're here to solve these problems. And just with you locking arms with us and referring people to your website, you're able to generate money like you wouldn't believe. Number 5 is we help them scale, right? So any business owner can now offer any service from $500 up to $100,000 for no money down. I don't care if they're a life coach or a dentist. I don't care if they're a career consultant or they do cosmetic surgery. I don't care if they're a veterinarian, they do HVAC, they do some kind of home improvement. They're able to accept clients with as little as a 515 credit score and as little as $2,500 a month in income. They don't even have to ask for tax documents. They don't have to ask for pay stubs, and they get all their money in 48 hours, even though the client doesn't make a payment for 30 days. We have English bulldogs, very expensive dogs to maintain. They're expensive to buy too, but they're very expensive to maintain. And a couple months ago, one of our pups had a $2,000 surgery, and the vet offered to put our dog down over a $2,000 surgery. Had that vet had a no money down program, what we call consumer financing, it's called Novae financing, right? It's a new way to get financing. Had this vet had Novae financing, then our payments would have only been $40 a month. Now, to God be the glory, we had the $2,000. But what if we didn't? Can you imagine? This is the way you're able to change lives when you lock arms with Novae. You can help anybody from any of these categories and many, many more. Any business that has a product or service anywhere between $500 and $100,000 can now use Novae. Isn't that amazing? They get all their money in 48 hours, even though the client doesn't make a payment for 30 days. And you get yourself in position to get paid every month off all the processing volume from all those different merchants, all those different business owners, all those different service providers. And you didn't do anything. You did the action one time of getting them enrolled, and you get paid consistently. That's what we call residual income. And for financial freedom, all you need is more residual income than you have residual bills. All right, here's solution number 6 on your evolution of the millionaire, right? So we started with getting you banked with our debit card. Then from there, we repaired your personal credit. Then from there, we got your business credit going so that you could get your Platinum American Express business credit card, right? Then from there, we got you some funding and lending so you can begin to have a stronger and more stable infrastructure. Then we helped you scale with consumer financing. But now it's time to do something with all this money. So it's time to invest in real estate. This is number 6. We're going to teach you wholesaling, fix and flip, buy and hold. You know, when you drive through a neighborhood, they got cars parked on the grass and all of that. You know what that is? That's the kind of neighborhood where you want to buy and hold. You want to buy property in that neighborhood and rent it out because those people don't buy property. But when you go into a neighborhood and everything's taken care of, that's where you want to do a fix and flip. Well, see, I just taught you in 5 seconds what they never taught us in 5 years of college, right? Or 3 to 4 years of high school. And I just taught you that in 5 minutes. Can you imagine what you're going to learn when you lock arms with Novae? So listen, you can use a mentoring for the first couple of deals and then never need your consultant again. Right now, it's on sale for only $9.95. You can get started for as little as $9.95, and you can do it no money down. Somebody say Novae is a no-brainer. I mean, have you ever seen anything this incredible? This is the next billion-dollar company on the home-based business scene. And you're finding about it on the ground floor, like no one's even heard of us before. Number 7, it's time to protect your legacy, y'all. It's time to protect your legacy. Are you familiar with the term trust? I bet you are, because you've heard of trust fund babies, right? Well, guess what? Your children need to be a trust fund baby. Joe Biden has incredibly changed the landscape out here. He's made it extremely hard to get ahead financially with what he calls the Corporate Transparency Act. Well, it's time for you to play like the rich do. If you are middle class and above, you need to start protecting your assets by putting them in a trust. Your children need to be trust fund babies. The only money that you need to be generating is money for the 3 F's. That's food, that's fashion, and that's fun. Other than that, you almost want to qualify for benefits, right? I'm kind of joking, but I'm kind of telling you the truth. You've heard of presidents taking $1 salary. Why? Because they own everything else with their trust. Well, now you can purchase trusts through Novae. They feature enrolled IRS agents, right? You're getting hand-holding with trust attorneys that are able to walk you through the entire process. You're able to take your trust from state to state. You're going to get training on how to live through a trust. You're getting protection against lawsuits, protection against probate. You don't even need a prenup when you have a trust. Income taxes can be deferred in perpetuity. You get protection from your family's reckless spending. You get to make sure that when you pass away, your children can't blow the money before they even know how to use the money. I could go on and on and on, but this is the top level. If this scares you right now, it's okay. We're going to normalize it for you. But this is the top level of that millionaire ladder we talked about. We've also got things like tax bots. You can track all of your taxes. It even uses the GPS in your phone to track your mileage. So you get 57 cents a mile while your friends are complaining about $4 a gallon gas. What about the Novae library? 20,000 of the best books ever written, all in 10-minute audio summaries. We even have a white label partner program where you could take your friend who does taxes and sell them a white label partner program. Now they can put their brand name on everything from the debit cards, imagine that, all the way to the business credit program. They can set their own prices and then offer it no money down. Oh, it's almost like a money printing machine. We have franchise owners, or should I say white label partners who make $1,000, $2,000, $4,000, $8,000 a day, and it's all through the power of Novae. I just want to make sure you know this is a no-brainer. Google Novae Money reviews. We've got near perfect review scores, thousands of reviews all over Facebook alone, and no one's even heard of us yet. You're like, how could they have thousands of reviews and I never even heard of them? It's because this is the new era of entrepreneurship, y'all. You know, there's a bunch of people out here that don't understand affiliate marketing, but you can make money from home just referring people to a website. Companies like Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, they pay millions in commission every year. But instead of earning a few cents to a few dollars per sale, Novae will pay you up to thousands of dollars per sale. They make money with the Amazon affiliate program, become a Walmart affiliate, Best Buy affiliates. No, become a Novae affiliate. Let me give you a couple examples. Remember the personal credit? I said they do all the work, but you get all the credit. All right, check it out. You're making $85 per referral. Think about that. So one customer a week, already $340 a month. 5 customers a week, $1,700 a month. That's just off the personal credit, but you're getting paid off all 7 of the categories I showed you. Listen to me. What about the business credit? You're getting paid. You're getting paid. You're getting paid. $500 every referral. If you do 1 a week, that's $2,000 a month. 5 customers a week, $10,000 a month. Check it out, y'all. 25 customers a week because you join your chamber of commerce and you do presentations or you put them on a Zoom with me or one of our other leaders. You're at $50,000 a month. Come on now. What would you do with an extra even $10,000 a month? No one's saying you have to quit your job. This is just extra money. But what are you able to do for your family? Where would you go? What would you support your family members in? What would you purchase? Millionaires is closer than you think. Remember I said you become a walking, talking lending tree? Do you know you get to earn up to 6% of the funded amount of each referral? So you get paid when they apply, but then you get paid again when they get funded. If somebody does a $50,000 cash advance, you just made $3,000 direct to you. How hard would you have to work at your job to earn an extra $3,000? I mean, and what's easier for you? Hoping the boss gives you a raise that keeps up with cost of living? Or you working a little something on the side where you can make $1 and a difference at the same time? I mean, it's a no-brainer. Listen, we got financial wellness programs and you get paid. Real estate investing education programs and you get paid. The Novae trusts, you're getting paid up to $3,500. The white label partner program, you're getting paid up to $4,000. Plus you get an extra 10% the rest of your life. You get 10% of what that white label partner does the rest of your life. And then you can will it down to your children through your trust. Is that amazing? Listen, you bring in 5 customers in the first 30 days, that's already almost $1,000. You bring in 10 affiliates in the first 30 days, you can do over $3,000 for 30 days of work. I mean, somebody tell me Novae is a no-brainer. Do you realize you're getting paid 5 times a week, 5 times a month? You get paid every Friday, plus you get paid the 15th of every month. I mean, you gotta love it. You're making up to $400 off every affiliate who signs up. They're like, man, I want to start a business. This sounds a lot easier than me going to get a location in a strip mall and nobody even comes to malls anymore. This sounds a lot easier than me having to go buy inventory and store it in a storage unit. You mean to tell me I can do all of this from home with my laptop? Yes, that's what we're telling you. And we give you all the support and training you need. Everything from weekly webinars and conference calls, quarterly trainings with 6- and 7-figure earners. You're going to get in-depth training on the products and services. You get an interactive presentation tool that's amazing. Business tracking software, live customer service and support. Don't forget, they're doing the consultations. They're mailing the letters off. All you did was refer them over to Novae. That's all you're doing. You're becoming a financial freedom fighter. But you've got the support of a whole corporation. Everything you need to succeed. And do you know you can get started for as little as $99? This $99 program, we call it the Instant Pay Raise program because we instantly show you how to adjust your W-4, bring home that extra $600 a month, and start doubling down on your credit card bill. You even get down with a do-it-yourself credit building program, and you're making up to 85 a customer and 30 an affiliate. But let's say you hit the bonuses we talked about, 5 customers, it's an equal extra $500. And now you upgrade to the plus. Look, the do-it-yourself became done for you, but you still get the instant pay raise strategy. You still get the website. You still get the tool. You still get the online training. Plus, now you're making up to 200 in affiliate. You can hit the bonuses again, y'all. You can hit the bonuses again. And now you're on the affiliate pro. It's only $4.99 to get started. Okay. But now you're making up to 4,000 a customer and up to 400 an affiliate, because this is the one where you can offer the real estate program. This is the one where you can offer the trusts. You can offer the consumer financing. You can offer the business credit building. You can offer the funding. You can offer the white label partner program. But I got good news for you. This is Black Friday weekend, and actually this is Small Business Saturday. It's only $2.99 to get started right now. To get started right now, you can join as a pro for the same price. It normally costs to join as an affiliate plus. It's literally a no-brainer, especially when you consider that it's all tax deductible. This is all tax deductible. So there's only 3 types of people who are watching this right now. Number one is like, I'm not interested. You know, I really appreciate you, Ali, but listen, this ain't for me. If that's you, thanks a lot for hanging out with us. You know, I can respect that. Just put a number 1 in the comments, and then we know, hey, I'm satisfied with my financial situation and not looking for more. Then there's number 2. They're like, I'm interested, but I have some questions. If that's you, put a number 2 in the comments, and we'll get with you and help you answer those questions. Like, we're here for you. We want to normalize financial freedom for you and your family. We want to normalize you being able to fire your boss. I mean, because what happens if you keep on the path you're on? Scary stuff. And then there's number 3. I'm ready to get started. Where do I start to get on track, to take control of my financial destiny? I'm going to tell you, here's how you enroll. You go to your inviter's link. They'll send it to you. Listen, all you do is click on entrepreneurship. You see that? It says entrepreneurship. I never knew what that word meant, man. But I'm telling you, I'm so proud to be one. I don't know what to do. Then you click on affiliate program. Boom. You pick the package that you want. And surely today would be the day to pick the pro when it's like half price. You select the plan. From there, you enter your info and payment details. It's going to take you about 2 to 3 minutes. And guess what? Welcome to Novae. This is the best decision that you could possibly make for yourself. We're like a social club that normalizes financial freedom. You're just hanging out, having fun, you know, but you're getting to help people, man. It's just one of the best decisions that I ever made with $500. I ain't getting no promo price when I joined, but I'm gonna tell you what, that's the best $500 I ever spent, because now I'm reporting to you live as a multimillionaire, and my family's so proud of me. You know, my sister's an Ivy League educated physician. Now she wants to be an entrepreneur. You know, my brother was the youngest GM in Target history. You know, they'd be having them morning meetings like, let's go team, where they're wearing the khakis and a red polo. But no matter how hard they work, they still only get a quarter raise every 6 months, a quarter an hour. Can you imagine? Here, there's no salary cap. Here, there's no limit on your income. And here, you can help change the world. So I hope this was helpful for you. If there's any way I can help, reach out to me. My name is Haziq Ali. And I just want to remind you, Novae is truly a no-brainer. Love you.